In a world where Gotham's light was born from tragedy, hope was never more than a fragile illusion. Gotham's skyline, broken and burning, hides a darker truth: that justice is just another mask. From the ruins of power and the silence of forgotten screams, a figure rises. Not a hero born of light, but a predator born of loss. His name is whispered like a curse, Owlman. The night does not shape him, he shapes the night. And every wing he spreads carries the weight of control, not mercy.
He was never chosen. He was never meant to save. Forged in rage, sharpened by obsession, he carved himself into Gotham's darkest shadow. But his vision stretches beyond the city. To Owlman, freedom is an illusion, choice is a lie, and only control brings peace. Now, as flames consume the streets and the multiverse trembles, his syndicate gathers. Not protectors, but conquerors.
Worlds will collapse, cities will burn, and in every shattered reflection his creed will echo, that no hero can save you, no hope can endure.
Opening prologue. The film begins with a haunting narration about darkness and justice. We see a young boy, Thomas "Tom" Hunter, witnessing his parents' brutal murder in an alley after leaving a late-night charity gala. The killers vanish into the night, leaving him traumatized. Instead of hope, he grows with obsession and paranoia, fascinated by nocturnal predators, the symbol of the owl. As an adult, Tom becomes a wealthy industrialist running Hunter Enterprises. Haunted by nightmares, he researches nocturnal animals, finding inspiration in owls, silent, calculating, feared in the night. He decides to embody this predator to fight the corruption that killed his family. The Mask of the Owl. Tom engineers a tactical suit with a menacing owl-like helmet, Talon gauntlets, stealth cloaking, and advanced night vision lenses. He designs silent glider wings that allow him to stalk enemies from above. He names himself Owlman. First hunt. Owlman tests his alter ego by targeting a human trafficking ring in the city. He descends silently, dismantling them with brutal efficiency. Survivors whisper of a ghost bird haunting the rooftops. Fear begins to spread. The detective's suspicion. Detective Evelyn Kane, a sharp and morally driven investigator, begins connecting reports of criminals left battered in the streets. While she admires someone fighting crime, she suspects vigilantism could spiral out of control. Rising Crime Syndicate. The city is being strangled by the powerful Black Talon Syndicate, led by ruthless crime boss Victor Dravos, known for his ties to politicians and police. Dravos begins to view Owlman as a threat to his empire. Shadows in the system. Tom learns that Dravos may have been involved in his parents' murder. His obsession deepens. This is no longer about justice but revenge. He doubles down on his crusade, surveilling Dravos' every move. Public fear. The media brands Owlman a menace, calling him a dangerous vigilante. Some citizens see him as a protector, while others fear his shadowed presence. This duality eats away at Tom's mind. Hero or monster? The first encounter. Owlman ambushes Dravos' convoy, but instead of catching him, he discovers Dravos employs a terrifying enforcer, the Talon, a former assassin armed with bladed gauntlets. Their fight is brutal, but Owlman barely escapes, wounded. Evelyn gets closer. Detective Kane begins piecing together Tom Hunter's absences, philanthropy, and mysterious technologies. She starts to suspect that Tom may be the man behind the mask. The cracks in the mask. Tom's dual life begins consuming him. Sleep-deprived and paranoid, he hallucinates voices of owls guiding him, questioning whether he's still human. He isolates himself, alienating friends and allies. Dravos' trap. Dravos sets a public trap to lure Owlman out, an arms deal in the heart of the city. Owlman intervenes, but it's a setup. Dozens of Dravos' men, along with Talon, ambush him. He narrowly survives, but the fight leaves him deeply scarred, both physically and mentally. Evelyn's dilemma. Detective Kane corners Owlman on a rooftop, confirming her suspicions about Tom. Instead of arresting him, she warns him that his obsession will destroy him if he doesn't learn where justice ends and vengeance begins. The revelation. Owlman finally uncovers truth. Dravos wasn't just complicit. He ordered his parents' murder to gain control of Hunter Enterprises contracts. This revelation fuels Tom's rage to near madness. Breaking point. Tom stalks Dravos to his mansion. Consumed by vengeance, he considers killing him outright. The voices in his head grow louder, urging him to cross the line, clash with Talon. Before Tom can kill Dravos, Talon intervenes. A ferocious final duel erupts in Dravos' underground lair. Owlman uses his intelligence and stealth to counter Talon's brute strength and lethality. After a savage battle, Talon is defeated, left barely alive. The choice. Tom finally corners Dravos. Evelyn arrives, warning Tom that if he kills him, he will forever lose himself to the darkness. After a tense standoff with his inner demons, Tom chooses restraint, handing Dravos over to the police. Consequences. Dravos' arrest sends shockwaves through the city. The Black Talon Syndicate begins to crumble. Yet, Owlman's existence remains controversial. Some see him as savior, others as an unstable menace. Evelyn's warning. Detective Kane meets Tom privately. She warns him she'll be watching him. If he ever crosses the line, she'll take him down. Tom acknowledges her, understanding his fragile path. Closing scene / sequel setup. On the rooftops, Owlman stands alone, overlooking the city. The narration returns. The night is endless. The prey will always come, and I will always be waiting. In the final shot, a mysterious figure in a dark aviary watches him, hinting at a new threat, possibly the Parliament of Owls, for a sequel.